be 1996 here, and today I'm going to be doing the first in the series, which is called Developer Commentary, and with this I will be basically playing all the games that I've made and then just giving you more in-depth information on it as I play it. So the first one we're going to do is my first ever game, which I published, called Rising Phoenix Episode 1. And as you can see up here, it has my old developer name on it. So I do apologise, my fan on my Mac is going off like crazy at the moment, so if you hear that in the background, I do apologise. But alright, let's actually start off with this menu first. This menu, as simple as it looks, it took around 2 hours to make. Like, this legit took so long to create, it's not even that nice. Right, so let's start off. If you want to know about the Rising Phoenix story, I did a video called The Story of Rising Phoenix. That's a really long video about Rising Phoenix, created and developed by Bradley O, which is me, and SGJ. Now, I would have had him on this, but I'm a bit tight for time for recording this, so maybe we'll get him on in the next one or something. But there's two of us that work on this. Right, so the first level, Windy Village level 1. Now, this level was changed so many times over the development time of this game, it was unreal. I think it was changed a total of 10 times actually, and it had a completely different art style to it, and what I'll do, I'll put that on the screen of what it originally looks like. And yeah, this level took the longest to create. All this art, I'll put my hands up to it, isn't mine, because I was using stencil, and back in those days when I was first developing this, I kind of just wanted to learn how to make the game instead of draw the game, if that makes sense. So these are all royalty free, these are all good things. I wouldn't have taken them if they were copyrighted or anything. But yeah, the game's basic, move left or right, jump, double jump. One thing I will say is that this game is absolutely broken. Now, oh, and I died. So this game is basic, admittedly. This level got changed a number of times as well. I think this game started development in... Ooh. Well, actually, let me tell you an interesting story about this game. This originated as a college kind of project. Back in the day, and I'll put a screenshot of that as well, I made a game called Up to Space. Now, this was a game made in Game Maker, and it was for a unit at college. And the unit consisted of us just making whatever game we wanted, and I decided to make a 2D platform about a ginger-haired guy who just wandered about and crap. And it was just a crappy game, and I like to think that was the prototype for this game, to be perfectly honest. So basically that escalated, and then I wanted to take it a step further, and I downloaded Game Maker myself at home and started making a Sonic the Hedgehog game called Sonic the Hedgehog Rising Phoenix. That was the title of it. Then after much thinking, I was thinking about it for ages, and me and the co-developer of the Rising Phoenix series thought it would be a much better original, it would be better to create something completely original, so that's what we did. So development on Rising Phoenix Episode 1 started in June 2013 and released on the 14th of October. Now, obviously, you look at this and think, no way this took that long to develop. This was my first game. That was a massive learning curve. You know, it was really difficult, so that's why it took so long. Plus, the levels changed like nothing. Like, the game you see now was completely different when I first started developing it. And a little thing as well, this game's actually split into two. That's why it's called Episode 1. Originally, this game was so big that I didn't have enough memory to put it on sites like Congregate and stuff. So, I had to split it in half. So, Episode 2 we'll do next. But, this is basically it. Now we're moving on to Sunset Hill. This level was originally going to come back in Rising Phoenix 3 as a special level, but it got cut, which makes me sad. But this is a nice little level. This is a little homage to Space Invaders. I love this little bit. This bit made me so... oh, sorry, there's a lot of video game references in this. Now, the guy you're seeing on screen is called George. or actually his full name is George Knight. Now, this is something I haven't talked about in ages, but his surname is George Knight. This became official a very long time ago. And yeah, my Mac fan is going crazy. This game doesn't take long to think. This game is a bit unpolished. I'll give myself that punishment because it is a bit unpolished. I mean, like, you can get like a debug menu just by hitting one of the buttons here. I've completely left that. But unfortunately, I've lost the original file to this game, so I can't update it and fix these errors. So, well, actually, the file isn't lost, it's just not there. I don't know where it is. But yeah, I developed the game. I did all the level design, all what you see on screen right now is done by me. My partner, or the co-developer of Rise of Phoenix, kind of did the ideas and the stories. He wrote some of the stories, he did some artwork, which is the game's icon on Congregate. And obviously he's the one that kind of helped me make this game a possibility, really. So I like to say he's more involved with this game than any other, but he'll kill me for that. Sunset Hill, this level actually never changed. It remained the same throughout all of its development. Nothing too special, really. Now we're on to Desert Hill level 1. Now this is like the weirdest level out of the bunch. It's definitely one of the nicer ones. Now these blocks are also in Rise of Phoenix 3's Classic mode, and the reason they're in Classic mode is because they're here. So, pretty self-explanatory right there. Right, let's jump up here. Like I said, game's not too difficult. Here's a little Mario reference for you video game enthusiasts. And I died! Lovely. You can speedrun this game. This game is quite a fun thing to speedrun. Ah! I forgot to mention this. This collision bug. There is a collision bug in this game when you jump onto a ledge. A bit like that, see? That. I spent days upon nights trying to fix it, and I could never fix it. And I fixed it in Rise of Phoenix 2 and Rise of Phoenix 3 onwards, but I like to think that it was the sprite that screwed me up here. So, yes. Now, a lot of people who have played this, they prefer this game over Rise of Phoenix 3 and Rise of Phoenix 2. I can understand why. It's because of the gameplay and the graphical style I chose. It is I can't speak. It is a lot different. So Rise of Phoenix 4 is kind of more. It's going to be more like this game than any other, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. So that's something for you guys to look forward to now, isn't it? But yeah, Rise of Phoenix 4 is going to blow this game out of the ballpark. I can tell you that now. Like I say, all the graphics for this game came from somewhere else. Hang on, I'm trying to concentrate. I think this is one of the most difficult levels in the game. Obviously, there's no cutscenes in this, unfortunately. Main reason because I didn't know how to do that yet, which sucks. Just some random block placements. Come on. Like I said, apologies for my fan Mac if the mic does pick it up. It is really annoying. Hopefully I have a mic soon. And that's the end of this level. Now we're going on to the last level in the game, which is called Nexus Castle. And here's a little bit of dialogue here. Not really that important. That lava there, that's just a sprite. Nothing happens when you touch it. You just fall through it. Don't you see what I'm doing? Imagine the power things can give us. Kind of the story in this now is kind of so different to what it is now, if that makes sense. How I've planned it out, it's worded so differently in this. It's just I'm not hitting there is one. Okay. This is just one long level. This was originally 2 levels, but I thought one long epic level would do much better. I tried to put cutscenes in this game. Cutscenes are impossible to do on Stencil. I find that anyway. No collectibles. The reason why there's no collectibles is that is impossible to do on Stencil as well. Sometimes I just figured that out in Rise of Phoenix 3. But yeah, this is it. Oh, also look, you hit the space bar, you can pause the game. That took me a while to do as well. And here's a little cutscene, which I made in like 5 minutes. And then, oh no, this is the final level, sorry. This final level called Run, Xscape Corneria is supposed to be Corneria falling down to the floor, or falling down to the planet below, and I don't know where I got the inspiration for a level to look like this from. Oh, also, because there's no game audio, I will obviously put some game audio in the background for you guys when you are watching this. So, that'll be a fun experience. Jump up here. As you can see, this combines loads of the level tropes together from all the levels in the game. It makes it all look very nice. Very nice. Let's hop over this, hop over that. Come on. There we go. So yeah, these red blocks are obviously unique to this level. This level was actually added like 3 days before this game went out. Originally, that cutscene you saw, it originally just cut to the credits. I think this game has credits. Yeah, it does have credits. This is the most difficult level in the game, though. A lot of people did struggle with this because I tested this at college a lot. A lot of people gave it a test run at college, and still kind of do. As you can see, these jumps are a bit of a nuisance. Right, just gotta be careful. The collision can really like end your life here, so you just gotta be careful. Up on here, do this. Oh, and then you fall down here, and the game is over. Created and developed by Icefire Games, programmed and coded by me, co-developed and tested by SGJ, characters blah blah blah. Graphics by, that's a lie. Thank you to everyone who tested the game. Thanks for playing. To be continued on the 2nd of December. Nice little fact here, episode 2 came out on the 15th. So that's a little lie. You're the only one who can rebuild Corneria and stop Nexus. And just run over here. And then there was a secret level. Now, I love the secret level. This was added last minute as well. I didn't intend to put this in. Originally there were going to be a lot more secret levels. Right, this level, I can't remember who made this. This was me that made this, yeah, because I made every level. Yeah, but like I say, this was added last minute. There was no plan to originally put a secret level in. Right, but there was like plans to put levels in, but I was actually saving them for episode 2. But I just think the drawing look of this level looks sexy. Now, this is supposed to be a keyblade. Loads of video game reference, there's a coin. Not too sure what this is supposed to be. I think, no, this is a Mario block. The end. Right, that's it now, guys. Thank you for watching this developer commentary kind of thing for Rise of Phoenix Episode 1. Next week we'll be doing Episode 2 of Rise of Phoenix. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Got any questions and whatnot, just let me know. The link for this game will be in the description if you want to go and play it. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll speak to you guys later on.